Hi everybody, Kaiwaza with you, and I haven't done like a vlog in a while, so I thought I would tell you about what happened today. It's really kind of a haul video because I ended up going shopping, but I had today all planned. I was off today and I was going to, get up early and go downtown, down to Chinatown and go to the bread thrift store and buy a really nice kind of healthy bread you can buy really cheap and buy a bunch and put it in the freezer, and then I was going to go to the beach, but I got kind of a late start today, woke up a little bit late, and I had to make coffee 3 times before I finally got coffee because I kept messing up what I was doing, and I didn't have the filter in the first time, and the second time it wasn't cleaned out and there was coffee everywhere. It was a disaster. Anyway, finally on the third try I got coffee, and the weather was kind of crappy, and I thought, hey, I think what I'll do instead is go over to Kailua, the town on the other side of the mountains from Honolulu, and it's kind of a bedroom, I guess you could say it's a bedroom community. I think most of the people that live in Kailua work in Honolulu, but they have, their shops and restaurants and whatnot. It's a very nice community. I haven't been over there shopping in a while, and I thought they have a lot of antique stores, and their Goodwill and Salvation Army is pretty good over there, and I thought I'd go to Hungry Ear Records too. I haven't been there for a while, so that's what I did. Got on the bus, went over there, and let me show you the stuff I got, because it was actually kind of exciting. I got quite a few things. First stop was the Salvation Army, and I play a lot of, at my workplace, I work at an espresso bar, and I play my Hawaiian radio station some days, and then I also play a lot of jazz and swing and kind of coffee house music, so I'm always looking for CDs. And I got Anita Baker, Rapture, Love Her, and Ramsey Lewis, Ivory Pyramid. But what really excited me that was just amazing, these 9 CDs, some of them have 2, so there's actually 2 in them. There's actually like, I think about 16 CDs or so here. 9 volumes of the missing chapters of Glenn Miller. Now these are all recordings that were done, like I said, there's 9 volumes in various places in England, in the United States, different concerts that were given that weren't previously released. In fact, some of it, what do they say here? This one says these recordings were made for wartime propaganda purposes in October and November 1944. And I need new glasses for real. And the actual existence of the original was not discovered until the mid-1970s, so these were considered lost material. This is the first time that all the known titles have been assembled together from first-generation tape transfers to original metal parts. So it got like 18 CDs of missing Glenn Miller stuff that we're going to really enjoy, and these were just $3 a piece. So I think pretty amazing stuff. I was psyched about that. Then I went to some of the antique stores. They have several. I can't even remember actually the names of all of them. One of them, the first one I went to, I just got some postcards. They were only $1 or $1 piece, but kind of cute old postcards from the Polynesian Cultural Center. I belong to a postcard exchange club, so I do send postcards out, and I also actually write letters and postcards to friends. I love to send out postcards and like write as much as I can on the little thing and get old stamps and use them. This is the Holiday Inn, Honolulu. Must have been the airport one. This one I love. This one is Kilihune, who was the mascot of Paradise Park in Honolulu. Paradise Park is no more, but it was there in the 70s. And cool. So I was happy to find those. The next stop was one of 2. I think it's called Ali'i Antiques. There's 2 of them, kind of close to each other. And there I got some more note cards. I got like 3 of these. Surfing Waikiki 1973. These are note cards. I do, like I said, I do write letters. And 4 of these really big postcards. I love this image. Love it. And these are letter size, so I can put like lots of old stamps on it and stuff. That will be fun to send out. And I got some records there, Hawaiian records. I got this one I already have, Halaloma, Hawaiian Dreams. I love this record though, it's really pretty. Steel guitar, and mine is not stereo, and mine is not quite as in good condition, so I just kind of nabbed this one up. And also, this is very, I don't know, loungy. Kit Sampson's Sound Advice at the Kahala Hilton Miley Lounge. They are a groovy bunch right there, so we'll be swinging to that one. And I was very excited to find these 2 records on the 49th State Hawaii Records. They did regular size albums, the 12-inch albums, but then they did a whole series of Souvenir Songs of Hawaii volume. This is 17, I don't know, I think they did 20 something at least, or 30. Collections of 45s and different artists that they did, but some of the stuff on these did not make it onto the bigger 12-inch albums, so I'm always looking for the ones that I don't have already, songs, and this was one that has some things by Hilo Hattie I didn't have, Becky, the song, Hula Oni Oni E, you hardly ever hear the lyrics to that one, and some Joe Keawe that was not on any of the other albums. And what I was most excited about on this one that I found was one of my favorite singers who never really was famous at all, but I love her stuff on 49th State, and I don't even know how to correctly pronounce her name, but June Ululani Leite, Leita, Leite, I think it's a Filipino name, I don't know. She has several songs on some of the bigger albums where she sings very sultry voice, but this one has Heaven is in Blue Hawaii and Take a Dreamboat to Paradise. I don't have either one of those, and also has South of Pago Pago by Genoa Keawe. I've not run across that one either. So I was very excited there. Now, I should add, while I was at one of the antique stores, I had gone to eat at McDonald's, which was right in the area. I know Kailua is full of restaurants, and I went to McDonald's, and I shouldn't have. And I'll tell you, half an hour at the McDonald's in Kailua will make you glad you never had children, okay? Just saying. Anyway, after my horrible meal at McDonald's, I did ask where Hungry Ear Records was, because it used to be next door to the McDonald's and it's not there anymore. And she said, oh, it closed down like over a year ago and it's moved to, she said, I think it's in somewhere in Honolulu. And I'm thinking, it cannot be a year since I've been to Kailua. I mean, it can't be, can it? But I guess it has been. And so I went to Kailua to go to Hungry Ear Records when it was in the town I started from. Anyway. So I haven't looked it up yet to see where it is, but that's fine. It's in town. I'll go. So anyway, the next stop was another antique shop. This one, my lei. I love molded plastic leis. That's what this is. I know it kind of looks real, actually, if you're just seeing it like this. But this part maybe doesn't look quite as real. The fern part. But nowadays, everything is like silk flowers, and when you go to the hotels and the souvenir shops and people are wearing their artificial leis for the week or whatever that they're here and to take as souvenirs, they're silk, and they have cheap silk ones that don't look real, and they have more expensive silk ones that actually are quite real looking. But before the silk lei was the molded plastic lei, and just like they were molded plastic artificial flowers, you might remember them. I love these, and I get the molded plastic leis wherever I see them, because you don't see them very often, and quite frankly, usually they're very cheap, because a lot of people nowadays, unless they're really collectors, they don't know what they are. They're like, what is this thing? Plastic. Because it's plastic, hard plastic. And this one was $4, which is a little more than some of the ones I've seen, but I'm going to get, if it's reasonably priced, I'm going to get a molded plastic lei, because I just love them. I love them so much I'm going to put it on right now. I love them. Okay, now, also at this shop, they were selling a bunch of cards and postcards and things pretty cheap, just getting rid of things. So I got a whole bunch of them. I'm not going to show you all of them, but because as I said, you know I love cards. But they had a bunch of these antique pictures on note cards. These were like very inexpensive. Pineapple Girl. I love this one. Souvenir shop, sailors at a souvenir shop in 1937. How cute is that? And I've got several of these. This is from 1983, the artist Al Furtado, The Orchid. I love it. Very 1983 looking. I got several of those. I should say, if you like these kind of images, I do have a Pinterest board under my name, John Watson. It's called Polynesian Carols, like Christmas carols, except Polynesian carols, which was mentioned in an Eartha Kitt song. And I'll put the link to that below in the description. So if you want to see, because I'll put most of these up on Polynesian carols on the Pinterest board. It's all pictures from brochures and old photographs and books about the Hawaii and the South Pacific, so different images like that. I got this whole bunch of postcards from different islands. It's a whole set. A couple of these cartoon drawing ones that are kind of famous postcards. Then these are not old, but these were just kind of pretty note cards that somebody had made with different images on it. They were in the sale rack also. Really nice to write letters on. These are like so cute. Children of the Islands. Actually from old Albuquerque, New Mexico. It says these are very old, but how cute are these? For real. Really cute. And this I was excited about too. 8 note cards. I don't know the date, but it's from Coral. Yeah, Coral Cards is quite old. This 60s, 70s maybe, from the artwork. 8 note cards, but how cute is that? I am so loving this stuff that I got today. I'm so excited about it. And then also there I got this record, again, which I do already have, Tamure by the Carlos Rubio and his orchestra. This is a really weird album, but I have a couple copies of it, and both of them are kind of scratched up, so I'm hoping this one plays better and I can make a better copy of it and play it on the radio station. But this is Tamure music from Tahiti, but done by a Western, Americanized dance orchestra with, I think, like an American chorus, and trying to be all Tahitian and everything, and it's very groovy, and I love it. Great picture, too. Then the last stop for me today was the Goodwill in Kailua, and there I just got just some jazz CDs, and these were half price, green tagged, so they were only $1. Stanley Jordan, the Modern Jazz Quartet, and Focus by Stan Getz, and the Eddie Sauter compositions, or arranged by Eddie Sauter, so on Verve, on jazz. Yeah, Verve Master Edition. So more good music for the coffee house, and then a few records finally. Dennis Pava, Hawaiian Soul. I have this one. It's so awesome. But there are a couple songs that are really badly scratched on it, so I wanted to get another copy, and I'm surprised to find this because this is kind of a collector's album. Really surprised to see it for $3 at Goodwill. Happy. I love easy listening, so the Nat King Cole songbook by Sammy Davis Jr. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's like Britney Spears doing the Beyonce songbook, but better somehow. This one, I love these European albums, and I love Hammond organ. which I've really gotten into since listening to a lot of old jazz and Jimmy Smith and whatnot. But I love this Hammond organ stuff when they're trying to be all cool and groovy and Euro hip in the 60s. So this is classical songs. I haven't listened to it yet on the Hammond organ with a big band. Should be pretty groovy, I think. What do you think? Then finally, for the records, I don't know. I just had to pick this one up because I have in this series, Tail Spinners for Children, I grew up listening to Puss in Boots, and I have the Puss in Boots record, and I also grew up listening to The Little Mermaid. They left the original story as it originally was, not like Disney. It's all sad and she dies at the end, and I used to cry, but I loved that story. So I thought, well, let me listen to the Nutcracker Suite. They always use classical music and they have actors telling the story, so I thought, well, it'll be cute. I'll just, what the heck, it's 99 cents. So that wraps up what I bought today. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get ready to watch the finale of Survivor. I've been waiting for this, although there's actually nobody left that I'm really rooting for. They voted out everybody I like, so I kind of don't even care amongst the people who are left, but I have to watch it. I've been a very loyal watcher of Survivor. And I'm going to fix some dinner, and I'm going to have comfort food tonight. What I'm fixing tonight, for myself, one of my favorite comfort foods, Spam, because I do live in Hawaii, and we love our Spam. And this is I love this flavor, Tocino or Tocino. It's like a Filipino bacony kind of seasoning. Fry up some Spam with grilled onions, make Kraft macaroni and cheese, and then put them together. And to make it even better, if you put like a tablespoon of mayonnaise and a packet of sugar in with it. I know, you gotta try it. It's comfort food. So, speaking of Spam, that's it for today, but those of you who have made it all the way to the end of the video, congratulations, and I'm going to reward you with a hula video from our recent Spam Jam Festival. Yes, believe it or not, we have a festival honoring Spam here in Waikiki, and it was like the week before last, and I filmed some videos, so thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to watch more, and let me know what your thoughts are on any of this, including Spam, and enjoy the hula video. So we will talk to you later. Have a good week. With